going on, guys? Gonna try to shoot a one take on how to make new bunk boards for your boat. I am using just basic pressure treated 2x4. This is probably the most cost effective way to do it. You can buy the poly, I think they're polyurethane or HPD or something, and those will obviously last forever, and you don't necessarily have to mess with carpet, but for probably 200 bucks, you can get yourself some carpet, some staples, and a couple of new 2x based depending upon your length. So this is how I do it. You want to let your 2x4s fully dry. If they're wet, they'll obviously shrink, and then your carpet's going to be a little wonky. It also ensures that your 2xs are nice and straight before you do this and let them sit, or they might twist or warp on you. So that's always a good reason to let them dry for a couple weeks. And then this is basically how I cut the ends and wrap the ends. So on a 2x4, you want a 9-inch wide carpet, and that's what you end up with. The reason you do that is because it leaves the bottom open, it lets water drain, and it also just generally leaves an open piece of wood, and that way your bunk boards aren't sitting soaking in water and rotting. The other thing you want to do is make sure you put the crown up, so you can see this is curved this way. This board is naturally going to want to cup this way, basically, so when you flip it over, it'll have a dome. Again, that ensures that you're not creating a cup for water to sit in, just a little small detail. You also do not want to glue them. Don't glue them down. What will happen is the glue will stick to the carpet, not the board, but it will seal the carpet shut, and you'll trap water underneath, and they'll rot more. This is Cuda carpet. Cuda recommends gluing the boards, gluing the carpet to the boards. I would not do that. The only reason that I would ever do that is it's a easier way to get the carpet to stay aligned and straight, but it's not difficult at all to make this happen. So what I do is cut it 3.5 inches long, 4 inches long on each side, and that gives you about this much extra overlap, and just start in the middle and work your way out, and just staple every couple inches. I use stainless staples. They cost a little bit more, but they generally are not going to corrode like a regular steel staple will. 1/2 inch is good length for marine carpet into wood, and I would heavily recommend doing something pneumatic because you're going to use a ton of staples. So last little bit that I'll share, this is how I cut my ends. Basically what you do is, you can understand how it's folded over, but make this cut and make this cut, and then cut out this little chunk, which is this basically, and that allows you to have a flap that you can bend in, and then you fold this up and over like that, and then just staple the heck out of it, and you end up with just a little corner seam. And when you fold it over, it looks nice and neat. Keep in mind this carpet's kind of directional, so I'm pushing against the grain there and standing up. Push this way, it lays it down. Try to make it so the boat is pushing flat, less friction when you're trying to load the boat. Other than that, guys, pretty simple. That's how I create new bunks for trailers.